Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Hello. Hello. It me, Ekras. Playing against the storm. It's Sunday. I almost always play against the storm on Sunday unless something weird comes up, which does happen. But anyway, gonna try to climb the prestige ladder a bit today. Higher food consumption can be a little scary. We're starting with extra food then. Extra people and a plantation. My my aim for this is the Scarlet Orchard. Uh, Hopefully we'll find an archaeology site, but my main aim is just to get food going and get everything settled as fast as possible. We also have a modifier, Corrosive Torrent. We don't get refunds if we destroy buildings, so I have to keep that in mind. And that's about it. Uh, I mean, it's not like I haven't played on Prestige 7 before. It's just, it's every upgrade gives you a little passive bonus, so I'm never quite sure how much I've leaned on those. But anyway, let's see here. Plants grow fast. Fertile soil produces more goods during the drizzle season. Oh my god. Really want to focus on farming this time, don't we? I've also got horrors from beneath. That's cool. People in mines get a -10 to resolve during the storm. Very scary. People are slowed without housing. Definitely going to have to put up some universal housing to start out with. Sacred Flame rituals at level 4. We have to pay an amount of wood every year. Scales with villagers. And does it scale with hostility? No. Yeah, it's just 3 wood per villager. So I have to make sure I stockpile wood and not use too much of it. And then nauseous spores, people take more frequent breaks if they do not have services. Not the end of the world, any of these. So it's not. There's definitely been worse modifiers. Let's see what we got. Well, the fertile ground is like right here. Now this just happens to be the closest patch. So like there could be more in like these areas too. And that's probably worth a look at. But for now, we'll plan on popping into that dangerous glade. If not, uh, if not like now, then at least soon. I'm kind of tempted to just go for it, like immediately, come what may. It's not completely bonkers, just risky. Okay. Greenhouse is a really strong start. We didn't find any drizzle geysers, and the closest geyser's over here, which is clearance water. But that doesn't mean there aren't any like near-ish. I might have to like focus on just going through the forest this way, trying to find extra stuff. But I think the greenhouse is worth taking on it, just as a prospect. It'll probably be good, and maybe that's good enough. All right. Um, Interesting. I like the kiln. There's a very slight problem with it. This game is that I need wood. When I have the kiln, I just tend to turn all of my wood into coal, and that will cause problems at Hostility 4. Unless I find some good woodcutting cornerstones. Maybe I just pick up the Weaver. It's a lot safer. It is a lot safer. Alright. And we end with this. Not fantastic. The brick oven's pretty nifty. So's the beanery. In fact, it's almost certainly the beanery. gives me access to crystallized dew so I can make fox houses. I can make porridge for the foxes. Pickled goods is a thing that maybe I could ponder doing at some point. Brick oven would also be really nice, so would the apothecary, but I think the beanery, just opening up crystallized dew is real important. Unfortunately, we did not get much in the way of building material buildings, so that's a little stinky. So we're gonna have to rely on the crude workstation for a bit. Tis what it is. Reed field is basically our only source of bricks. At least for the moment. But anyway. That's what we got. Let's go ahead and unpause and see what our cornerstone is. Harpy on the hearth, that's ideal. Just fill it up with humans for now? Yeah, I guess so. Good enough. Alright, what's our cornerstone? Huh. Well, I'm taking one of these for sure. I don't have a small farm. There are, like, grain patches. Multigrain seeds are just, like, they're okay. Soaring secret ingredients, like, one of the better food cornerstones if you're making pickled goods. Only the foxes like skewers, though, and I've already got, like, porridge for them. This is, like, almost an excessive amount of fox happening. I think the clay delivery line will be really nice, just so that I'm never brick locked. Something to be said about sharp sickles, but, like, for first cornerstone, delivery lines are quite good. So I should be quite happy to take that. Anything that gets you an early game advantage, usually. Alright, throw some foxes in the crude workstation, get them to work on some planks, then we can make the weaver, and the weaver will be lovely because we'll be able to make very efficient fabric, which will be very useful for all the harpy houses we'll need to make. Very useful indeed. Really don't have enough wood for me to pop orders quite yet. At least not, you know, optimally. Just gonna fast forward till we get some more wood, and we'll see how we're doing. Do I have the fabric to make a harpy house? I do. Might be worth considering. Almost certainly is worth considering. Just a good idea in general. The harpies tend to leave quickly and early. Alright, there we go. Once we get the planks made, we'll be able to build that up. It'll be great. We have enough wood to make some small shelters, so I think we're okay now. Harpy resolve above 18. The herb delivery line would be really great for us. Like, really great. How feasible is getting to 18 here? If I build the Harpy house, that gets them a +6, which puts them to 19 if I favor them. So that seems awfully doable. Sure does. Foxes will be upset though. Can we handle that? Probably. I could prioritize a big shelter as well. There's there's also a chance that the humans will just take it over and leave the foxes to be upset. I mean, there's no modifiers that make them leave super fast right now. I think once we get the Harpy house up, I'll just favor them and this is fine. This is probably fine, and it's definitely worth it. So we'll do that. I'm not going to open any other orders because focusing on timed orders is just wise. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I could have done that timed order if we weren't going to have to focus literally all of our efforts on the Harpies right now, but we do. Whoopsie doodles. Anyway. Oh, our lone builder's taking a break. Come on. Come on now. It's your house, for goodness sakes. Don't you want a house? Don't you want a home? Are you too good for a home? Anyway, they're gonna be, once they, get the resolve from their house, I'll favor them so the, foxes spend as little time as possible being at 0. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, good enough. Just need to spend 30 seconds with this kind of Harpy resolve. That's it. I could just make the beanery also. That would make the foxes happy just to be in there. It's not a terrible idea. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joyful Harpies done. Now we have a lot more of them, which is good and bad. Leave 2 as a builder for now. Let's see what we get. Grill's kind of meh. Press is also kind of meh. A lot of meh stuff here. Do I take the Foragers camp just in case it's good? I guess. I mean, the press isn't, like, terrible. Gives me access to flour, and the oil can come in handy. I don't usually like that, but maybe it's worth doing. Anywho, let's get some fabric made with one of our harpies. That will be very useful. And now we're just basically waiting for planks to be done and for houses to be built. Ah, man, remember when I said, hey, maybe I'll break into the dangerous glade on year one? That was, uh, those were good times. Good times, those. Um, Normally this is relics for sure, because wildfire essence is very valuable, but the problem is, I tend to want to keep ancient tablets on the Scarlet Orchard because they provide a lot of passive benefits that I really like. So if I ever find one, I'm just like, ooh, keep that in storage. So we're not going to turn those in. Speedy real estate. Yeah? Harsh resistance increased by 100. I mean, that's cute and all, but like this one though? For sure? Yeah? Uh, okay. Move this over here. So we just need 8 people and a park for this. Well, 8 housed people in a park. So we prioritize the big shelter and the park. And maybe get more than one builder out? Yeah, probably. Alright. Good enough. Alright, the planks will be delivered momentarily. They should all go to the big shelter. And then we should have a level 1 encampment. Could have put down normal shelters, but I like the big shelters because they look better. And that's it. And this is why I delay opening orders, because we got 2 really, really good timed ones. Kaboom! Speedy real estate, done. Awesome. That'll help massively. Speaking of things that could help massively. Oof. All of them? Can I have all of them? I don't think I can have all of them. Cookhouse is good. Supplier's good. Herb Garden's pretty good. Kind of overlaps with my greenhouse a bit much, which, I mean, like, if I don't find a drizzle geyser or something, I will regret not taking Herb Garden, but I think this is Supplier for sure. The 2-star planks are going to be great, the 2-star flower is going to be great, and 2-star water skins will also be pretty great. Just a lot of good things to say about the Supplier. It's just good. It's just a good building. Overall. Which means we stop making planks here. You can keep making bricks, I suppose. Where do we put this thing, though? Like here, I guess? Yeah? We can kind of squeeze it in just there, barely, without breaking open the glade. Seems fine-ish. It's not going to be ruinous, so that's good. Alright. Year 1 storm. Imagine the foxes will be a little upset. Yeah. But strangely enough, we can just favor them. Yeah. Just because the harpies are so darn happy with their coats that they brought. So that's good. We don't need this many builders on call right now, so we'll just fill up the trappers camp. And call that good. Could start piping things up already just to start rain engines, but I don't think I have the pipes now. I mean, I have 14. That is enough to just do the quest, which is kind of funny. Chop the tree. Chop the tree! Demand the destruction of this tree. I also want this to be, like, top priority for our planks as well. the planks we don't have anymore because I used them all. Yes. Yes, I see the dilemma. I guess we'll get foxes making planks again, won't we? Man, between the Weaver and the supplier, that clearance water geyser over there is looking mighty useful. I might just want to nudge my way over there and see if I can't break that open. That'd be pretty nice. Can I bring these guys in? I mean, I could, kinda. I'd have to lose a woodcutter, which is fine. 2 parts is pretty precious. So I'm kind of like, I mean, I do have some open jobs. It's not insane. Okay. I guess if it's not literally crazy, we can do that then. Get them in there. Yeah, that's fine. You know, normally I'd have delayed that because we didn't have a lot of open jobs during the storm. But, you know, there's also early game you need a lot of villagers, so starting the timer on when the next batch of newcomers comes is important too. Etc., etc. It was probably the right choice. Anyway, happier harpies. All the foxes are unhoused. Humans are just... Oh, and the harpies are also monopolizing the big shelter. Maybe I should consider a second one. Really want that supplier built. Do we have... No, we don't have any planks at all. Okay. Fair. We can tear down the beanery and immediately get the supplier, which is... yeah. That's appealing enough that I want to do that. No! Because it's corrosive tongue! God, you stupid moron! It also counts for things that are being built. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. It hurts. I hate being dumb. Oh, back to nature. Shoot. That's really good. It's really good with the forest mystery and with the fertile ground I'm planning to use. Shoot. Ack. That's dangerous. It's very dangerous. But it might be fine, though. What if it's just fine? What if we're just okay and I don't have to worry for reasons? Complete trade routes with 3 multipliers or higher. +1 bricks is really nice. Don't mind that at all. Also, I love this. Just free order. Yes, please. We have people collecting eggs, so I mean, I guess that's that. Still nothing that says, hey, open up a glade. That'd be pretty sweet. But, whatever. We deal. Just because I don't have orders to open up glades doesn't mean I don't need to. It's just convenient when I have orders that say, hey, if you open up a glade, you'll get a reputation. And I'll be like, sick, bro. I was about to do that anyway. Alright. What did we find in here? We found some rocks, an artisan. Ooh, that can make us coats. That's actually real handy. We got the fertile soil in here as well, and we also found a totem of denial. We can't. Well, we can make training gear, sort of. We'd have to make it out of rocks, which we don't have an abundance of, but we can get an abundance of it. If we just, make a stonecutter's camp and get rocks from that. Imagine the high-level strats involved in, like, oh, I need rocks, and there are some rocks, and I can get the rocks. Gosh. How does Chris do it? Yeah. Gosh. There's no gatherable food here, so it's just the eggs, but there are plenty of eggs. We won't starve to death if I don't get the plantation up right now. That doesn't, however, that doesn't really mean that I can just say, lol, whatever, I don't need no stinking food. 'Cause that's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous way to go about things, for sure. I also have to do this in time because the fisherman ritual is really, really spiced. It's bad. It's one of those exceptionally bad ones. Because it will ruin your entire year, more or less. And getting the beanery up would be really nice. I also need water for that, unfortunately, and I don't have any. Guess I could get a rain collector up, but that's not easy either. If we're capped on fabric, you can just do nothing then. Okay. Farm fields are top priority also. We do want to get some sort of harvest out of this year. Because I zeroed out my food. Ill-advised, perhaps, but it's what we did. These planks can't come fast enough. Just need 5 of them, so actually yeah, as soon as he's done with these planks, we'll have enough. What do we find in here? Ooh, some food. That could be helpful. Spawn some coal veins. Don't think coal veins are natural on this map. That's interesting. Well, I don't have to decide on that right now, so I won't. Didn't find any water in there though, which is a shame. There could be some in these glades. I mean, like any of these glades could have something. Could also just pop into here if I'm really feeling spicy. Be like, what if another dangerous glade? How bad could it possibly be? How bad indeed. I'm actually gonna get these stones because they're like right here next to the warehouse. And therefore is much shorter of a walk. That appeals to me greatly. Okay. Supplier is done. Praise be. Let's get some harpies in there and have them making us some planks. If we get a ranch or like some way to get leather, we'll probably make some water skins. Maybe we can get that into like pickled goods and ale, and that's about all we'd need, huh? Sure is. Fascinating. Right. You can make clay bricks because we have that clay delivery line. That is why I got that. Alright. 15. 15! Oh my god. 16. We're gonna get like 120 raw food from this harvest. That's crazy good. That's gonna be so great. Can we get the Stonecutters camp built though? Kinda need it. Real badly. Where's a good spot to put the road here? Probably just like all around it, if I'm being honest. That didn't like actually cause a path, right? This is not a path? This is still a farm field? Okay, good. I was mildly worried that that overwrote one of the paths, one of the farm fields, which I definitely don't want. Alright. We have plenty of fabric. Let's get you off that and on this. Check that. I want you on the Weaver making training gear out of whatever we've got. Anything we've got. Because I need 30 of them and I need it real fast. So you go ahead and like do that. Do need a builder though. Trapper's camp. Crude workstation. Do we have enough bricks for all these? We do. And we also have enough bricks for the last one I need. So guess what? You're our builder. Congratulations on your promotion. We move the woodcutting camp somewhere. Probably around here. I do want this like cleared out for sure. This also needs clearing out. Gosh, so much to do. But anyway. Stones will be very helpful, and once we get enough of those, we'll start making training gear. In fact, I should probably be putting 2 harpies on that, more or less, because we are on a fairly tight timer, and I really, really don't want this to go off. Really, really super don't. I am, however, like, bullish on the chance that it'll get done during the storm at least. It's not going to go off during the storm though, which is almost a bad thing. Almost. guess I should have checked this to see if it had the luxury goods I need. No. Zorg. I suppose you could also solve my problem if what you're offering is fairly cheap. Wine would work, 20 a pop. Ale would work, 27 a pop. It's 30, right? Sure is 30. Surely there's something I could sell him. And I don't need the pigment right now. That's easy to get rid of. The herbs are not useful at the moment. And we have a delivery line for them, so I could be pretty blasé about doing this kind of trade. Yeah, that's probably very helpful. Okay. Scratch those orders. You're back on fabric duty. In fact, you're on building duty because I don't need fabric. Congratulations or something. Yeah, that's great. Let's get one of these foxes out of the stonecutter camp and get them working on this. That will be lovely. Now we have to ponder if these are useful. I mean, clay pit's certainly not bad. A lot less good now that I have a clay delivery line, but still. I do like it, and it's a blueprint I get out of the pool. Incense for every 10 roots produced. I mean, there are a lot of roots on this map, and that would be free incense, which is pretty nice. It does, however, have quite a bit of a cost to it. Can we swallow that cost? Not easily, that's for sure. That's ditching a lot for not a lot of benefit. I mean, it will definitely come in handy. Like, just having incense sitting around solves a bunch of dangerous glade problems. But is it worth this much? I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't want to give up the packs of provisions. I need to do trade routes, after all. Is this good? It's ugly. I don't like it. I don't like this at all. Maybe it's fine, though. Maybe it's fine. It's maybe okay. With multiplier, but it's a 3 multiplier, right? Yeah, 3. Okay. I thought so. Ooh, so many berries. It's so nice. I can upgrade human houses, come to think of it. Getting them a tool shed will make it so that they will actually harvest everything in here, which is relevant to my interests of not starving. So I'll have to give that some consideration. Probably just put down a makeshift post for that, actually. these guys down here. Come on now, finish cutting. There we go. Perfect. You guys are pouring wine on a totem, which makes it all better.
Hello.
We're not questioning how. Yeah. That's not happening. Unless I happen to get the Calais tick in the next 2 seconds. Or I drag it out of here. It is a multiple of 3 that I'm willing to click on. Okie dokie. Turns out that's fine. Okay. Storm year 2. Probably going to have to halt quite a bit of wood cutting, if I had to guess. Yeah. Let's just halt all of it and see where we are. We're okay-ish. Do I bring these guys in? Maybe. I don't have enough homes for them yet. It's a little ugly. Not gonna lie. Will this push us over hostility 2? I'll have to cut another woodcutter. Yes, it'll get us over by 1. Ugh. It's not the end of the world. Alright, come on in. Yeah. We're over by a single one. I mean, I guess I could put a fox on the hearth. Get us just a little bit of a hostility buffer and call that good. It's not the worst idea. It's also just sort of okay in terms of ideas. Anyway. If nothing else, we certainly have a lot of people who can do extra stuff now. Apparently not that many extra people. Decided I like a lamp there. Any good? No, of course we don't have any 3 trade routes because I don't have any provision packs. Should work on that. What I should also do, since I have crystallized dew, I'm not planning on making use of my copper, so I should use that for roads. I think that will be well worth the investment. Once it gets built, which, you know, with my tendency to just absolutely overload my builders, will be sometime in the next century, I'm sure. That's all of our reeds, eh? Well, guess you get to sit next to the trading post where I put all of the things that I'm not using currently are. Alright. It's good. It's goodish. Did we get a hostility tech yet? Can we, No. It's about to... I was wondering if we could afford another woodcutter, but we will still be one over. Just the one. Got a bunch of resolve because some houses got built. Lovely that. Yeah, with 4 builders, things are actually, like, being produced, which is crazy. Like that a bit. Like that a lot. Hey, the Totem of Denial's done now, too. That's where we got that gigantic boost of resolve. It's because everybody got a +3 out of nowhere. Love that. Love that for us. Sure, we'll find a good place to put that at some point. Alright, you start rebuilding that. Everyone who isn't on very important stuff, go get a woodcutting. Leave me with 1 builder as usual, but that's fine. Hi. Peasant supplies makes me get to be so lazy. I love it only for that. Something to be said about trade logs, like... City and Runestone is just okay. We're not playing on Prestige 10, so I'm not like, oh my god, corruption resistance, that's amazing. It's either Peasant Supplies or reroll. Trade logs is good, don't get me wrong. But it's not what I want right now. Is Peasant Supplies good enough to not spend a reroll on is my actual question here. Probably. It is really convenient. It is really super convenient. Alright. I'll click it because it's really convenient. Let it rain. Install 8 rain engines. Ugh, an ale delivery line? Ugh. It hurts how impossible this is. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have 8 buildings to put pipes into, nor do we have pipes. Nor do we have a way to get pipes easily. And we don't have any access to drizzle or clearance water. We'd have to make rain collectors, and getting 150 of it would be nigh on impossible in 10 minutes. It's just, it can't happen. It is just impossible. If I had a kiln, I'd click on dirty work, but I don't. I guess it's just fox villagers. I guess it just kind of has to be that way. Chest chaser, huh? +2 export specialization's pretty hot, not gonna lie. But we've only found a single cache. It's basically impossible. I'd have to get very lucky, and I'd have to have a ton of stone, and I'd have to commit myself to breaking them open instead of saving them for reputation points down the line. It's not good. Not a good button to click on, sadly. It's either agriculture or building the citadel. They're both good. I'm least guaranteed to finish building the citadel, and I don't have a small farm, so mold supply isn't quite as tempting as it might otherwise be. So I guess we click that button and call it fine. Let's pop into this. Still nothing that says, hey, go open up Glades. Rude. But oh well. Are we out of... We are out of fabric. Alright. Any harpy not being optimally used? I mean, you guys maybe? We do need the planks. We do need a lot of planks, is the thing. Chest there. I can pull someone off of this. We have plenty of food now that we have a harvest going, so let's just do that. That's fine. That's fine and good. Yeah, you just need fabric for that. That's good. We haven't delivered any of those bricks, but then again, do we need to have? Not really. God, I don't feel like I even need to build the press right now. I don't need the flour, and I don't need the oil. It's nice that it exists, but that's about it. Alright, get building. Do I want to pop that? I mean, I should get into this ASAP. I should. Hi. My screen blipped off. That's odd. Funnily enough, I can still play on my other monitor with my stream setup. Never mind. It fixed itself. It tends to do that. I don't know why. I should also give some consideration to like favoring the harpies for a little bit of the old reputation gain. Could climb myself up to another blueprint very slowly. It's probably worth doing. So I'll do that. Planks, planks, planks. So many. We need so very many of them. Yeah. I've been spoiled not playing on P6 for so long. I forgot just how expensive all of the buildings are and how long everything takes. There is a reason my brain was like, oh man, 2-star building material production, that's basically essential. Then I was playing below P6 for a while, and I'm like, what was I talking about before? This game's easy. And then it's like, nope. Surprise, it's not at all. Yeah, I don't mind all this. It's pretty good. Ooh, fertile ground. That's nice. And the clearance water geyser. We knew that was there. I should not be shocked. Big ol' herb node we can't do anything with, and some reeds, which we can do something with. Interesting. Chest with no ancient tablets, so that's sent to the Citadel fodder for sure. And we got the petrified tree. We have the herbs to heal it, so I don't see any reason we wouldn't just click this button and get it going. I think that's absolutely ideal. Half a reputation point, money, it's all very good. And he's got 8-ish minutes to deliver 45 herbs and finish it off. It's like, I don't need more than one fox is what I'm trying to say. How we doing over here? Almost done. Good. Good, good. Ah, yes. Hey, Hey Cress, did you remember that it's year 3? You didn't? Oh, you silly, stupid person. It's the Blight Storm. Right. The thing that kills us if we ignore it. That thing. Oh, you and your forgetfulness, Cress. Oh. Oh, you so silly sometimes. Shouldn't be letting your silly forgetfulness getting in the way of living. It's a thing you need to do, the living thing. It's true. He's right. Um, yeah. Let's halt you, I guess. We do have a spare fox now that he's done with the artisan, which is pretty nice. I want this area cleared out so we have access to the artisan. We want coats. We want lots and lots of coats. You know, at some point. But right now, I need somebody on the blight post making purging fire or we die. We only need to make one to not die. So that's good, I guess. But yeah, get a harpy there. Maybe they'll double the production, and I'll be all like, "Yay, double production! I love that." Old Farleth has also a must get, must buy, must buy. Holy butts, that's good. Like, oh my god, that is so good for us. That is, oh, blah, oh, oh my god, that's gonna be amazing. I can't tell you how amazing that's gonna be. That's how amazing it'll be. We get 2 crystallized dew for every 10 berries we produce, and we produce 15 every time we pick one of these bushes here. We're gonna have so much metal it'll make our head spin. That's fantastic. Wow, that was good. What a find. Holy cow. That's going to be exceptionally good. Where's the other? Yeah, you guys start cutting this out. We don't need this cut out as critically as we might otherwise need to have. Can make a plantation down there just to make use of it. Also, hello, people who are now arriving. Sure, all this sounds good. Cool. Come on in. Eat, drink, be merry. I hope you like berries, because that's all we have right now. Granted, we could get biscuits a-rollin' if we put down a field kitchen, so that's not crazy to do. Also, once the clearance geyser's up at some point, someday, maybe, we can make some porridge, and that'll be excellent. I mean, just this one now, yeah. The big one is just better because it gives you more stuff. Let's get somebody else making purging fire, so the blight is not as scary. And we could even throw you on the tree so that we're not in trouble. We can definitely sell some berries. That's for sure. Yeah. That should finish off, complete the trade route thing. In spades, it'll be lovely. Boy, steel pickaxes would also go really hard. That would go really hard. any tool production yet. Gotta spend stone to make stone. How many parts do I have? 14. I've got all the camps I need already, don't I? And no small herbalist camp yet, so very minimum I'll need like 7. Any coming in through orders? We're getting 10 through orders someday. That'll shore us up pretty well. I could definitely afford some of these. And that's okay. Yeah, I declare this to be fine. Anyway, getting 2 stone every tap instead of just 1 doubles all of these stone deposits, and there's a lot of them. So this might just be now enough stone for like the rest of the game, depending on how long it goes. Which is why I spent so heavily to get it, if you were curious. Get some reeds from there, that's fine. Yeah. Not much I can do right now, huh? Basically just waiting for things to build. Everyone's housed, so that's good. Yep. Just waiting on stuff. Waiting on planks from the supplier for the most part. Got 30 berries in there, oh my god. And we've already got like 14 crystallized. Dude, that's nuts. That's crazy. We're gonna be rolling in metal. Alright, obviously we need to halt woodcutting. And unfavor the harpies, and then we're just good. Yep. We're just good. I cannot afford another woodcutter, unfortunately, unless I slap a fox on the hearth, then I could. Game. Don't freeze up on me now. Thank you. Alright. That's fine. Keeping the woodcutters up because making sure I have a big old stockpile of wood is very important. Very, very important. Not important enough to pronounce the word important correctly, of course, but it's still very important. God. Oh, the extra range on the farm is so nice. It's just so convenient. I guess turn anything we have into flour at some point now. And then we can start making biscuits. Cap that at 60. Don't have any meat whatsoever, so that's a little rough for us. Could pickle some berries if we wanted to with our tiny amount of pottery. Still haven't gotten our hands on any way to get leather, which is a little rough, but we deal. Temple's okay. Forger's Camp is likewise okay. Not gonna call it amazing, because it's not, but it is fine. Haven't sacked anything yet, so the temple isn't like crazy good. But it could be okay. Forger's Camp I could take just on prospect that it'll pay off at some point, but it might not. I mean, this does hit 2 of our 3 races at least. There's something to be said for that. Plus, if you do a lot of sacking, this actually goes really hard on hostility reduction. It's takeable. And then also, like, as a side benefit, that also means we can upgrade the hearth to maximum, which definitely has its advantages, for sure. We need 4 comfort and 3 aesthetics. So let's get those made. I could just slap down a park anywhere, but I don't know. Extra benches next to the temple so people can sit there. You know, some nice flower beds next to the temple. Be like, look how pretty the flowers are here. It must be divine. Or something. Put a barrel or 2 back here and just be like, yeah, we're a temple, but we get stuff done too. It's like fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Hey, stacking amber's done. This will not bump me up a hostility because I have 15 to spare. No reason not to just click the button, I guess. Yeah. Cool. And a new blueprint. Well, this is questionable. Market's great. Herb Garden would, at the very least, start producing us something we could turn into flour. I also get incense for growing roots. And I do have Back to Nature, so 1-star root production is actually fine. This does ensure that we can make flour forever. We'll never need the herbs, but that's fine. I think the roots also can turn into skewers, maybe? Yeah, there's lots of reasons to click on Herb Garden. Alright. Herb Garden it is. So far away from everything. I think I might have to expand out this way. Contrary to what my original thought was, just because this fertile ground is so nice and I will need a hearth nearby to make proper use of it. Hearth and a warehouse, because this is way too long a walk to properly make use out of this. Yeah. Yeah. There's my other woodcutter over here. I mean, like, I've kind of cleared out what I need already. Yeah, you should definitely come help clear to this area here. And clear all this out. All of it. It's all gotta go. It all must go. Maybe I should get you closer to the road, actually. That might be wiser. instead of just making you walk 1,000,000,000 miles away. Yeah, okay. I guess it's smart. We have clearance water. There's no reason not to just pipe this up, in my opinion. There's also no reason I should not be producing some pipes with my copious amounts of crystallized dew also. So let's get that rolling. We also need some more bricks, so getting somebody in there is just a good idea for many, many reasons. Trader's not going to arrive for a while, so let's just pop this. Hi. Okay. There's some really good stuff here. Like, there's some exceptionally good stuff in here. Lumber tax is great for just, like, you know, money. I like money. Burnt to a Crisp is great, especially since we are now, like, actively getting into Rainpunk. We'll get a bunch of cysts every year, and that'll get us coal, which will basically pay for its own purging fire. Baptism of Fire also is really nice. It does kind of make me force me to make a second Blight post because it's really, really, really important to get the cysts burned as fast as possible, just in case you need to start burning resources to keep people around. But it is hostility reduction, and hostility reduction is great. So we take those. +1 to berry production. Oh gosh. What does that give us? Like, it goes from... What does this give us? Like, we double our yields from, like... Okay. We get 150% more of the base stuff. Regrowth doesn't show here, so it's just 12. So we would get... Since we get double from back to nature, that would mean we get 14 berries. Which means we get... another +50 on top of that. Which means it's 21 berries every plot. It's 21 berries every plot. That's nuts. That's crazy. I love it. And hilariously, that's like 40 dew every time we harvest too. Oh, I love how dumb that is. God, yeah. Let's just get that. Let's just do that. Make all the aesthetics for no reason. For no other reason than to get it. We want porridge also. Cap that at like 50 or something. That's fine. NBD. Might need 3 foxes on this just because, like, we can't pipe it up. We don't have any drizzle water. It was a poor bet I took to take the greenhouse, and so we have not found a single drizzle geyser anywhere, and I hate making rain collectors. Hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them. We can swap you into the artisan. Make sure we're flush with coats. You make sure we have enough fabric for that. Good. That's all pretty good. Sure is. Gonna need some people for the field kitchen soon, though. So, hopefully the group of newcomers come soon. I could get the fox resolved to 24 pretty soon, too. Only issue is I don't know if it stays complete or if I need tea. I guess this is as good a time as any to test, huh? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Right, I need to reassign woodcutters. Yes, that is in fact very important. It's like actually kind of super duper important is what that is. I don't need you on the blight post anymore. That's fine. Trapper's camp can be taken away. Taken away now. Yes. I mean, if I really pipe up the supplier, then theoretically, one person is doing the work of two. True American. Well, we've got all this great tech that makes us twice as efficient, so half of you're fired. Congratulations. America. I'm allowed to make these jokes. I am an American. How do I pretty all this up? Poor press is just like, don't you need me at some point? No. I don't need oil. We don't have any leather. If we had any leather whatsoever, maybe I would need you, but I don't. There is a universe where I start, like, growing plant fibers and I get a ranch, making leather that way. But right now, it's just not happening. There's not even any meat on the map. I'm not sure where the heck we're gonna get leather, if ever. Maybe the supplier wasn't a great idea. No. The supplier was a great idea because I needed the 2-star planks and the flour production. Just for those reasons alone, it was amazing. You're capped on fabric, though we have, like, constant need of it, so I'm not feeling super great about pulling you off of it. Got a lot of spare work to do. Could use the newcomers. Fox Resolve is done. I mean, I was just gonna test it anyway, so we click it and see. Sell some berries? I don't know, guys. Do you think we have enough berries to be selling them like this? I don't know. Awkwardly, now the fox is resting. Resolve is 24, so I don't know if we're actually allowed to go over it. 5v6 pipes we don't need. Amber's like okay. We're certainly good on berries. These guys, I guess. It's fine. Sure. Alright, that killed the Fox Resolve. Still says it's done. Even though we are definitely below 24 now. I guess it just stays completed. That's great. I like to see that a lot. I mean, if we have excess cloth, I may as well. We need 20 building material packs. Oh my lord! That's so many. That's an absurd number, George. Who's George? What is he even talking about? He's so weird. Come on now, deliver those to the warehouse so I can move the camp. Go. Oh, there's some reeds over here. I didn't notice those. Those are way closer to the warehouse. We should be collecting those for surezies. For surezies and for certainties. Harvesting speed's great. Plus to plant fiber would be convenient. But we get harvesting speed for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Plant fiber would be nice. Doubles all the plant fiber we get from the trees, and we kind of need it. We don't have a lot of ways to make cloth other than reeds and that plant fiber stuff. We still don't have a small farm, so I don't care about grain production still, so I guess we call that good. You don't happen to have any tea on you, do you? No? What a shame. Sort of hoping to get that done with the next merchant arriving, but I guess we won't. That's just gonna be how it is. Sometimes it be that way. I mean, these are gonna be forever roads, so I don't feel bad about spending some ore making a road this away. Yeah. It's all fine. Hey, we can start making biscuits. Huzzah! Could also make some pickled goods as a treat, but, you know, we'll only be able to get 10 and then we're done. I have an artisan. And infinity metal. Well, maybe not infinity metal, but I have a lot of metal. Like, is this the run we'd make barrels primarily? Is that it? Is it just like, what if we just barrel? What if we just barrel? Have you thought about what if just we barrel? I don't think he's thought of what if just we barrel. I don't think he's thought of that at all. I don't think it ever occurred to him. My God, you're right. What a disgusting oversight that was. So many berries. God, like the big stopping block for the harvesting there is just like transporting all of this massive amount of food back to the warehouse. It just takes so long. I don't have a harpy on the hearth. Yeah, that thing that's good to do. Yeah, should do that. I also could use somebody on the warehouse, but we're kind of short on workers again. I guess I can stop you from collecting eggs. We are so incredibly good on food, it almost seems absurd I'm putting people to work on that. Almost. I can just slap you here. Literally right on the road. Kinda like that. Just Keep churning out them planks. Don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Till we have so many planks, we're turning into pirates because we're so boarded. I don't know what I was going with that one. I'm sorry. You deserve better. Okay, how we faring on resolve? We're good. Cool. Let's get woodcutters back to work. And somebody on the blight post, because, right, we do have cysts now. Just the one, though, which I'm a little surprised by. I thought there'd be more than that. Nothing, huh? Well, we could use the extra builder. And pretty soon, I will have a herb garden I need you to man. That'll be very important. Good location for all this. We're definitely going to want to pop into this next year. If the hearth is really going to go down right here, then this needs to go. Plus, you know, I would love to see what's in there and get the benefits of whatever's in there. Imagine getting the benefits of stuff you've unlocked. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Chill out with your high-level strats again. My peasant brain can only handle so much of your amazing brain knowledge. You're right. That's really inconsiderate of me, and I'm sorry. Could also tone back the dry, sarcastic wit a touch, too. No. Never. Alright, got ourselves a temple. And once we have a plank or two to make some aesthetic decorations, we'll have ourselves a fully upgraded hearth, which will be lovely. You're capped on materials. That's kind of neat. Where do we put something we need to increase how cool our town is? Maybe a sign that says, "Hello, welcome to the temple." Cool. Maybe like a bush here, just be like, "Hey, come smell the mint leaves while you're sitting next to the temple, pondering life." You like pondering life, don't you? I'm sure you do. Who doesn't? I don't. I hate introspection. Well, you can shut up. Stop being a silly person. Exactly. Exactly. Has this been built yet? No. About to be, though. Perfect. Get plowing the ground. Alright. Let us break into this glade. I am. Good. Good job, me. Ooh. Interesting. Probably just reinforced axes. I don't have any tool production, otherwise frequent patrols would be a lot more appealing. Export specialization's never bad. I am needing to make a lot of building materials. But, more wood, more better, also. So we go with that. Can very easily afford this. So I don't see why I wouldn't. It's a lot of money. Focus on farming or funding an outpost. Both of these are difficult. How much fertile ground do we have right now? 15, 14 over here, so that's 29. So we'd need to find another nice big patch to clear this, but then we clear it easily. Do we have any... I might just click on funding an outpost just for the wildfire essence. The +2 pi would be pretty nice too, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that probably worked. By the way, did you notice my fairy blinks occasionally now? I know. I'm amazing like that. I can do 2 frames of animation. My power grows to untold proportions. Who could possibly stop me now? Let's just pipe this up and be done with start your engines already. That's all I want out of that anyway. Coats. Actual brick production. Crazy that. I mean, we already have good coats. These are like better coats, don't get me wrong. Actual brick production? Like, we don't use a lot of them. We have a clay delivery line, so I don't need to be particularly, like, efficient with them either. Maybe that's just fine. Could pick up the bathhouse. It's certainly pretty good. Like, the global production speed is great. People leaving the town slower is also great. I do like it a lot. Might be worth clicking on just for that reason. I was really hoping to find something that made me tea, though. But oh well. It's good enough. Fishman? Drizzle geyser? Oh my lord. That is a find. That is a find and a half. Oh, insect traps. Shoot. No, but I always chase them away. And we're so well set up for it, too. Oh man, but insect traps go amazing with greenhouses, because then suddenly your greenhouses produce meat, which can be real good. Tempting, very tempting, but I think I'm just going to chase them out. It's good enough. Also, I need to get woodcutters reassigned. Yesterday. You? Maybe? I guess? Kinda? Sorta? Sure? Yeah? Okay. Good enough. But anyway, Drizzle Geyser and now greenhouses. This is gonna be This is gonna be stupid, is what this is gonna be. A good kind of stupid, though. Slowly, slowly, we complete this. Got enough building material packs. Do I want to just click on that? Probably. It's probably good. Probably just worth clicking on. We do need more of them, though. For every human house I want to fully upgrade, I will need 3 building materials and 2 crop packs. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just... Let's just set it to 6 and 4. And call that good. Tea. Tea. Ooh, but pie, though. But pie, though. But also tea. But pie. I mean, it's 3-star for both of them. Man. Man! Give both of them to me. Jerks. Alright. We have an order for tea. We picked up a bathhouse. It's very hard not to look at tea house and be like, yeah, that's just the correct one, Chris. Maybe just pick the one that's pretty much objectively correct. And I guess I'll do that, if you insist. If I really have to. Plenty of roots gonna turn into flour. That'll be lovely. It'd be nice to find a place to get tools built in with the massive amount of crystallized dew I'm accumulating. I have none? What? I must all be going into the artisan, yeah. I've got like 12 in storage. That makes perfect sense. Sure. Sure. That's all my deliberation. Oh, the fishman, they give so much hostility. It's rude. It's okay. It's probably okay. It's okay enough. We're also out of clearance water entirely. Wouldn't mind putting somebody on that then. It's year 5. We're not gonna get a blight storm at least. May end up being a little dangerous though. We'll see. Can I fit the hearth here yet? Nope. There's one singular tree that is in the way. Hmm? Yeah, take care of that. We good. Hi. Some pretty nice stuff. We're not doing anything with pottery though, so repurposed clay is not going to do much. I mean, steel pickaxes does, instead of double, it just triples what we get from stone deposits, so that's really good. Reinforced axe is also really great. Am I getting some money soon? 3 minutes 51. Alright, so this is all we're getting. This might be worth getting this though. What the heck would I trade though? I have no. You don't accept berries, sir. Why you no accept berry? Do you not like berry? We have highest quality Russian berry here, and you no want it. Unbelievable. I don't know how offensive that accent was. Probably not very. I'm just gonna hope that's the case. Oop. There we go. Put up the next hearth. Thunderba. This is gonna produce a lot of incense. Like enough to get the temple running, probably. Don't mind that at all. We have no flour. We have no water. All these things sure exist, huh? Okay, I think Farlif can leave. That's fine. Would love a warehouse over here. Splitting the difference between the two farms would be a good idea. You guys done here yet? Almost. We've almost gotten the hostility rid of. Almost. There we go. All done. What do we get now? Some interesting choices, for sure. I mean, Cookhouse is okay. Gives us skewers and good biscuits. Pigment is not as needed because it drops from the trees. Could also go with Scribe here. Some basic tool production would be pretty nice. We do have education in the temple. A lot of good stuff to say about it. Here's fine. Gain some reputation. Lovely. Hopefully this gets built at some point, someday. Is anyone actually making bricks, though? No. I guess that's something I should look into, huh? Yeah, probably. Alright, we upgrade some human houses. Get a cool plus 20 to harvesting speed. I think it caps at 20. I wouldn't mind also getting the planting down to 20, but we'll see. Maybe it changed in a recent patch. I'd love it if it changed in a recent patch where you can go below 20. And just be like, yes, you harvest everything in 1 second. You're just that efficient now with those tools in your tool shed. Probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But it is funny sounding, and doesn't that make an amount of sense? A funny amount of sense? Yeah? 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 Yeah. Yeah. Harpies are upset. Let's put on the happy juice. And make sure there's enough of it. Ooh, okay. I'm getting up to stretch. Real quick. So you get to watch my head tilt for a bit. I've been sitting too long. And if you haven't gotten up recently, you should also get up to stretch. Because it is good for you. And it feels good too. It breathed some life into me. We pay the wood tax for hitting hostility 4. We accept this. It is what it is. 1 woodcutter. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, and what's the worst is that, like, we're precisely at 76, so another 24 from a woodcutter would put us at 5. Like, just barely over. Because 0 counts. Oh, hey. We burnt enough blight cysts for baptism of fire to lower our hostility. Sweet. No water whatsoever. Yikes. Primarily use herbs, use roots if you must. But yeah, I guess we just make tea now. Out of whatever we've got. Sure. I desperately need more water. Well, I mean, not desperately, but, like, could definitely use it. That's for sure. Harpies are just going to complain until we have a more consistent amount of water around. Let them complain. Okay. With all the tool sheds, we got planting down to 21, and yeah, harvesting is still sticking at 20. Good. Don't get me wrong. But, not to the infinity I was hoping for. Guess we could use wood for that. Make scrolls. We'll make beer out of roots. Literal root beer. It'll be delicious. And we can make tools too. Come to think of it, we have a lot of tools. I should be sending some stuff off to the Citadel. Also want to point out I have yet to stumble upon an archaeology dig this entire time. What kind of nonsense is that? These suck. Yep. Okay. We got 2 really good ones for us. Woodcutter's Prayer will cost us quite a bit of wood and oil, but it gives us a lot of wood in return, that's for sure. We do need a lot of it. Dual carriage system is also really great. It's just really convenient to have two free resource transporters at your main warehouse. It's probably just Woodcutter's Prayer, though. It's just good. You should pick the one that's good. Pump the geyser up. That will be ideal, because now we can use drizzle water in these things instead of clearance, which is very inefficient. Newcomers will arrive soon. That'll be lovely. Yeah, sure. Alright. Gonna do my favorite comfort decoration. That's putting a fence around the farm. Keep out all them wild animals. No, come over and eat your roots. Any old bunny just waltz right in her and say, hey, I hear you've been growing food, can I have some? And then I say, no, it's our food. And then they're like, that wasn't actually a question. Then they eat her food. It's very rude of them. Yeah, you go to the hearth. We can move these once we have some wood somewhere. So I guess I'll look forward to that. You can start collecting roots from here. Yeah, we're good there. Sure are. Hey. Cool. Need like 11 more aesthetics as well. May as well put them over here. This could just make a nice garden. There's nothing wrong with a nice garden. Alright. Workshop's back being like, toast me! It's too late. You've spurned me long enough. Prick Heaven is now my new best friend or something. Anyway, the pies will be great. We're going to love the pies a lot. 70 is good? Yeah. We'll set it to that. Set it to that and be mildly happy with it. Should really staff the temple at some point. But there's no time. We must hurry. For what if we run out of time for... I guess we have less than 10 herbs. You can generate herbs then. If we are truly, well and truly out, you can make herbs. Beanery, lovely. Oh, I don't have any woodcutters. That's a problem. That is a problem I should have solved before halfway through Drizzle's End. Silly me. Silly and dumb. Again. Better brick production is good. Drawing board's good. Sliced ale's fine. Sure. Alright. Upgrade the last human house. That'll get us another stack of tool shed, getting us to 50%, which gets us down to 20 and 20, and I don't think that improves anymore. So we should not be making any more of those. Got 10 there, so this is 12, 14, 16, 17. Got those there, 12 there, so I need 2 more. Harpahouses. So this is cleared out, I think. Cool. Good enough. Guess we're just gonna have fox woodcutters for a while, huh? Well, the small farm finally arrived. Maybe I click the kiln now. Pity I didn't choose dirty work as an order, but would have been extremely foolish to. Low on fuel. You are right about that. It's because I had basically no woodcutters for a very long time, which sucked and was foolish. All of these things and more were true. Yeah, we're done making upgrades to human houses. Harpy houses, maybe we could upgrade. I think that's just to decrease this break time. Wait, we can't upgrade it. We haven't unlocked it. Right, that's like a top of the tech tree type. Simply too tough to tackle. Right. 30 packs of crops, huh? That's a lot. That sure is a lot. raids around, so I guess you go over here. Where all the camps I can't use go. To the whole of unused camps with you. Ooh, aesthetics is done. Good. Once these houses get built, people should start moving in here. But, spoiler alert, if there aren't houses there, people don't move into them. More high-level gameplay tips from Christie Gaming. We're blessed this day. Grow! So many people up here. Oh, right, because the shelters. Duh. Duh. Anyway, let's get the temple rolling. That'll be good. Ooh. And the brick oven's done, too. Great. Let's get... Well, I mean, like... Yeah. More people in there, the better. Just make me infinity pie. Yep, looks okay to me. Hostility 5, you say? I guess we're managing. So that's good. Let's pay the wood tax. Just get it over with. It's a lot of blight. We're at 187% corruption. Let me just shift over so you can see that. Yeah. Look at that down there. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous amount of corruption. But we'll probably be fine. Why would I worry about that? It's practically a good thing. Think of all the hostility we'll lose for burning all those blight rot cysts. Exactly. There's always an upside. You should just stay on the sunny side. On the sunny side. Always on the sunny side. Just stay on the sunny side of life. You'll feel no pain as I drive you insane. So stay on the sunny side of life. Doot deedly doot doot doot. That's what I want. It's all good. I don't know, man. None of these appeal. This is okay. It's all kind of okay. Fiber, sure. We could use some more fiber in our diet. Ha! The funny. He said the funny things. He said the funny things that don't make perfect sense taken out of context. Wild. What a wild, wild streamer you are. Well, thanks. I try. Dum, 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 dum. Get some woodcutters back to work. Gotta get some woodcutters back to work. Gotta get them woodcutters back to work. Can't just stand around not chopping trees, 'cause we'll run out of fuel, and then everyone will be sad. This is another one of those don't ask moments, 'cause I don't know either. But certainly got a lot of resolve, so I think I'm just going to sit back on ×3 and wait for the win. Kind soul unity. I do love me that. And Prestige 7. Climbing the ladder, slowly. Alright, let's have a looky-loo. 26 years before the next blight storm. Plenty of time. We need 45 fragments. So if I get, like... I get 6 here... 33. How many more towns do you think I have here? 26, like maybe 3 more for 15. I mean, I'll probably be a little short. Maybe I should pick up a box. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, I do this. Alright. Oh, wow. Oh. 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 That's gonna be rough. No orders is really hard. And each Forbidden Glade contains 2 threats instead of 1 is also rather hard. Yeah, that's gonna be scary. But it's also gonna be for next time. Because I'm done. Yeah, to save my throat. Garnet Glass is streaming. She's pretty fun, playing against the storm. She does chill build stuff. And it seems like a good target for a raid, so I'm going to send you off to her. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate that. VOD will be up on YouTube as always. I don't know if I will be back on Tuesday, because things this week are going to be weird. So look forward to that. I'll probably keep in touch unless my computer breaks. So there's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day, evening, or whatever it is. Peace.